Okay, so David, 2-2 draw against Newcastle Town at home today. Rescued it right at the end.
Yeah, we kept going to the end. We showed a lot of desire, a lot of heart, a lot of fight, not a lot of quality really until the last few minutes. But you've got to give credit to the lads, they kept going. It shows it means something, that's important.
Was that first half as bad as you've seen us play in your time here?
I think so, and not just on the ball. You can sort of excuse that with the weather a little bit, but application, we didn't win any first balls, we didn't win second balls, there was no pace about our play, no intensity. I went through half time, we put 4 messages before the game on the board, and the 4 key things I wanted, and we didn't do any of them. We weren't even close to doing any of them. I just thought we were completely outplayed, outfought. We looked like we were on the beach and they were here for a game of football, so not good enough.
Do you feel like we're missing, obviously we've got quite a lot of injuries at the moment, do you feel like we're missing some key players that have sort of disrupted our rhythm a little bit?
I think the big miss for us today was JB. I thought when we started, he was running the game at Kendal. He came off and we looked disjointed, and we left him out today because he's still been struggling with his calves and training. And we just lacked a bit of rhythm and the ability just to recycle the ball quickly and move it. And it means disrupting things. Keel then had to play deeper. It's not where he's been playing most this season. We've got Ollie Bro playing as a right-footed left back. That's not always easy to do. So yeah, it certainly doesn't help. I don't think we've been able to name the same team twice in consecutive games this season. Well, that being said, that's still a strong 11, and we still had 4 or 5 good options on the bench. Young Sam got in the 16 today. It was probably not the game to introduce him, which was unfortunate, but it's a good experience for him. But the other 4 players on the bench have all played 30 plus games at this level, all good enough to come on and make a difference, and actually Connor and JB did.
And a great moment today, like you said, young Sam on the bench today, come from our youth team, sign of things to come going forwards.
It is, and what's to say, necessity is a mother of invention. We've been down to the bare bones in terms of training. I've watched Stuart's team a couple of times. We've watched them train, and we invited a few of the under-17s along to train. And Sam stood out. Sam's done really well. He doesn't look out of place. He's a good size. He's got his filling out and his growing to do. But in terms of footballing ability, he'll go and get on the ball and try and make things happen as a midfielder. So he deserved a call up into the 16 today. Sam Musket signed a form today as well. So that's 2 of the young lads who are available for us before the end of the season. And expect them to have 4 or 5 with us pre-season, and it's what we want as a club. We want that pathway, we want to give them an opportunity to develop, and they're starting to see that and deserving the place in the squad.
So we move on next weekend, home again, and we've got Marine for non-league day, obviously an important day in the calendar, but a tough challenge as well.
It is a tough challenge, however I would expect us to be better against Marine than we were today. This season we've been good against teams like Marine, Rylands away, Linnets away, and Leek home, and the games that I thought we struggled a little bit in against the sides down near the bottom, and I don't know if that's a little bit of attitude of application or plays lifting it by 10%. We need to fix that. I've said in there that we can't be good for 45 minutes of every game. We can't be good against the good sides and win 1, lose 1, draw 1. That doesn't get us anywhere. But the second 45 today, if we play like that next week, we've got every chance. If we can play like that every week, we've got every chance of being in the playoffs. And that's the frustrating bit, really. In some ways, we know what we've got. We know we've got talent, ability, some fit lads, some heart and desire when we need it, but it's not consistent enough. So next week, though, non-league day, I think we'll get a good crowd. I think Marine will bring a few. We could have 600 or 700 again. It's brilliant. You've got a great backdrop, a good side. You've got a lot to play for. A good crowd. If our players can't get up for that, then they shouldn't be playing football. I have no doubt we'll make a game of that.
Thanks, David. Thanks.
Cheers, Nathan.